I'm hoping this works. So normally when I get ready to go live, I at least test my mic and make sure that everything's working. So if there's any issue hearing me, please let me know. I do have, I'm trying the new Rode mic to make sure that you're able to hear. It looks like sound is working, but I'm not quite sure if it is. So I just wanted to make sure. The reason why tonight is so magical is because there's the meteor shower. We have the Day of Light festival that we are celebrating as goddesses, that we know, yeah, this is time. This is the moment that we are ready to step into that light. And when you have all of this energy, what it's doing is it's bringing the light to your your desires, what you want to manifest. So it's really important to be sure to take advantage of it. Know what you want. It's going to be basically, it's like a spotlight. And then if you're able to go out tonight, let's say, if you're able to go and even just for a little bit underneath the sky, the Perseid meteor shower goes until August 12th. However, tonight is the peak. So if you're in the UK, already head on outdoors. You can just listen to me later, but go outside, be underneath the stars, and you will see the shooting stars. But if you will just take a moment and get yourself centered and focus on what you want, that's what's going to help. Hi, Krista. Hi, beautiful. I am hoping that it's in. Uh, do you know it? So you're on Facebook. Okay. I was wondering if it was also live on YouTube, but you never know. And if it's not meant to be that way. That's totally okay. So the other thing that if you are a member of Goddessology, you know that the masterclass is Sunday. It's a 2-hour special workshop. So you have a sign up with your special coupon because it's free to you. And that's in the Facebook group. So be sure to check that out, please. And then if you are part of the Fairy Dust Sparkles, it's a free Facebook group that we have where we celebrate everything that is very fabulous. So you also get it at a very deep discounted rate. So instead of paying $29, you'll pay $5 for the 2-hour workshop. And the reason why candles are important is because of like tonight, because we want to bring the sunshine. We want to bring the light to manifesting. If you do spells, you want to be able to have those candles and that energy that you create based on your energy really makes such a difference. It's incredible. So, yay, yay. Krista said, yay, I'm excited for the workshop. Me too. Yay. Hi, Beth. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Venice. Yay, yay. So I don't know if I'm almost wondering if the YouTube is not working. I don't know. No, it says it's there. So you know what? We're going to keep going. Now, I do want to talk a little bit more. We're going to do some quick cards as well. If let's see, there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about. We're doing the so tomorrow, if you already started seeing that we're talking about the Day of Light, that is a celebration because this is the time when we started stepping back into harvesting our product, our not products, but our crops, our whatever we have. You can see that a lot of the babies have grown and they're able to start being a little bit stronger on their own, and that inspires you to be a little bit stronger on your own. So remember, we had the new moon at Lionsgate Portal, which was the 8th. Now we're starting to see, and it's like glimpses, what can we do to formulate a plan? That's where Goddess of Order really helps out. She's able to create those lists. She's able to figure things out and steps that you might not even think of. With the candle workshop, you are going to get a workbook that is going to be for every personality. So there's going to be fun things for the Goddess of Optimism. The Goddess of Peace is going to like the cheat sheets, so she's not going to have to go through everything. The Goddess of Order is going to love the step by step. And the Goddess of Action is also going to like knowing, okay, I want to do this. This is the step that I follow. And able to really encourage her own instincts. So, yay. Oh, thank you, Genevieve. I was really worried. I wasn't sure because I was running late from working over at the farm, and then my son got home from work and he's like, "Leave, I've got this." So, yay. Yay. So anyway, yeah. I have a I have a photo for you that I'm going to share. And August is a spectacular month. Leo energy is all about the sunshine. And August is also about your legacy. What do you want your legacy to be? A long time ago, about 4 years ago, it's not that long, is it? I did a thing for Amelia Earhart in helping your dreams take flight. Think about Julia Child, who's also a Leo, and how she also pursued her dreams. You know, she started out as a naval officer. She actually was in the Secret Service. And to think about, she created this recipe so the bombs wouldn't go off when the sharks would get near it because they were curious. So she started out then, but she loved that fine. She had a passion for cooking. She hadn't been a cook. It's not what she was raised doing, but she had a passion for it. And so when you think about her legacy, how much she has inspired so many of us to feel like we can have great food even at our own house. You don't have to go to culinary school. You can buy her cookbook and try it out and to do it. But when you're thinking about your legacy, what is your legacy? What is it that you want? Because you're going to reach a point where you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. And you know what? That day is just gonna be put off, put off, put off. And this month is about manifesting. So you can't afford to let a day go by without really thinking about, what is it that I desire? What is it that I want? This is a photo from when my kids were little. And you can tell I still have baby weight, which is perfectly fine. And Olivia, who just started her big girl job. And when you look at your kids, it's also seeing where the influences of the ancestors, you know, like my mom, my grandma and grandpa, and you see where that has influenced who they are today. When you think about all of their legacies, really. So you just don't know. It doesn't have to be your family members. You are a legacy for others. Others are seeing you. Others will see, wow, she's going through a lot of frustration and yet she's keeping the faith. She's still going forward. Others will see that you are pursuing your dream. Others will say, you know, why did you decide to uproot and pursue this? I know Venice has different dreams that she's currently pursuing, and what a difference that truly, truly makes. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. If you wouldn't mind, in the comments, please write down one thing, if possible. What are you pursuing? Do you have you given thought to something that you're going to pursue? And you don't even have to tell me what it is, but just let me know and be honest. If you do have something that you're ready, that you're thinking about, because before you go to the meteor shower and you start being intentional as you're watching it, I want to make sure you have that dream right there, that dream right in your heart that, you know, I'm going to pursue this. So let me know if you're all ready. Is there that one thing that you have been like, you know, it's been in the back of my mind. Now I'm ready. Yep, I am going to pursue this. Yep, I am going to try. So let me know. You don't have to tell me what it is, but have you given it thought? Or even if you haven't, that's okay. Yeah, I am going to give it thought. Yeah. Hi, Connie. Hi, beautiful. And if you will do that, what I'm going to do is just pull a really fun card from the Sacred Creators. And the reason why I'm using this deck is because I feel like there's going to be a message for anyone that's tuning in, that you're like, you know what, I do want to pursue this. I do want to leave a legacy of, I chase my dreams. You know, when you're leaving your legacy, it's, what do I want people to think about when they think of me? How do I want them to remember me? You know, I'm passionate about animals. Well, I hope to be making a difference, not just in animals' lives, but in all of your lives. You goddesses, I want to make sure that you're feeling, I can do this too. And then you're teaching your kids, you're teaching your friends. It's literally going to grow, grow, grow. So let me know. Have you given thought to what it is that you want to manifest? Interesting. This says external validation and you are epic. The reason why this is so really great cards, external validation, that's what you're getting right this very second. And the you are epic, oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. This is saying it is divinely inspired. It is going to be divinely guided. You will know the right place. When you are pursuing something, there can be a lot of options. For example, right here, Krista says, yes, I have something, an online course I want to create. Yay! And we want that course. So let's say Krista's considering, where do I want to sign up? Where do I want to host my course? Maybe it's Thinkific. Maybe it's Teachable. Maybe it's Kajabi. Maybe it's something that hasn't even been invented yet. So there are going to be lots of different options that you're looking at. So here's the thing that you can do. It's the applied kinesiology, meaning you are relying on your body to give you the guidance. I love putting my hands over my chest. Sorry if that just bopped it, but you put your hands on your chest and you say, show me an absolute yes. And you allow your body to move. Your body is going to show you what is that yes or what is that no. It's a lot easier doing something like that in the grocery store than whipping out your pendulum. Now, if you have that, you can do that if you're comfortable. But sometimes, holding it over and trying to decide, you might feel there's too much weird energy there. So you don't want to do it. The other thing you can do is an arm test. So like for me, I hold my arm right here and like, this is a glass of water. Do I need more water? And then I try to push down. Well, we always need more water. So I know that's a yes. So for me, that means my yes is going to be firm. I will tell you, I do it every single time I'm going to test something, not just with water, but show me an absolute yes, show me an absolute no. And I do that because it changes. And I don't know why. Doesn't matter, but I want to make sure I have the current situation and the current answer that's accurate for me. Things change. And I think maybe that's why it changes your body is, maybe it just is going to have an easier time showing you a yes by being a little bit more firm. Whereas other days, the yes is easier to reveal by it falling. So even if I'm at the grocery store trying to decide between this apple or that apple, they're both organic. I like the flavor of both. Which one do I really want? I literally will do that testing. So as you're looking at what I'm going forward on, or where should I buy this book? Should I ask this question? Should I talk to that person? Should I network with them? That's perfect. That is a perfect way to get that yes, no. If you're in the privacy of your home, you could even choose 2 cards from your deck, and you can say, okay, so the follow through might be, this one is going to be the yes, and welcome. Actually, both of these would be the yes, because welcome the divine masculine is energy, is action, going in action. Fire is too. So you would choose those cards so that you had the yes or no, and you're going to be able to decide a little bit easier. Okay, so Jean says, I'm so busy monitoring, my 85-year-old mother's hospital stuff. Yes, I haven't even thought of myself. Oh my gosh, but I've seen lots of angel numbers. Jean, I'm really glad you're seeing angel numbers though. Yay! So you're right. It is very, it is difficult when you are managing something like that. And when my mom was going through chemotherapy, and I had moved in to take care of her, and I had 4 kids at that time. My kids were also, before I moved in with all of them, and I'm pregnant. I guess I had 5 kids at that time. I had 5 kids and I was pregnant with my 6th. And my kids were taking turns taking care of my mom throughout the night. And then they would get on the bus and go to school. And how they did it, I don't know. But anyway, we were all giving, and we forgot about ourselves. it was not until someone else, actually, the midwives came because my mom went into hospice and she actually died on my daughter's due date. And the midwives were there and they were saying, you all need to stop and take care of you. When we are offering any care, whether you're a nurse, whether you have clients that you're taking care of, whether you're taking care of your mom or your dad or wherever you're giving your emotional energy to, maybe that's more exhausting and more depleting. So please don't feel selfish ever, 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 but please make time for you. Even if it's 5 minutes, just set your timer and go outside and watch the stars and just thank God and dream. It's that offering gratitude. And then because you've set that tone of gratitude, you're aligning with receiving. And so then when you pull in the energy of dreaming about what you want, that aligns with manifesting that faster. So I love that you're seeing angel numbers, and that's truly, truly an invitation that angels want to work with you. I hope you're taking that back. Genevieve says happiness, basic, but seems elusive. Absolutely, Genevieve. And I feel like you're an empath, and I do feel like you are picking up on an awful lot of other people's stuff. It's also not being happy for everybody else, but being happy for you. What makes you happy? I find that sometimes we do things for others and it's at the expense of our own happiness. It's not because we're doing the right thing. That's different. It's literally like, well, if I do this, and I do feel you're very much the goddess of peace. The goddess of peace often gives away her happiness to keep the peace. So that is something that when you are taking baby steps every day, saying thank you, finding joy in the little things, because when you start down that slippery slope of negativity, it's easy to stay going down that slippery slope. So if you can start looking at deliberately, when you wake up, you're like, I'm going to have a great day. You deliberately wake up and you look for that great thing that's happened. You look for the adorableness, whether it's honestly, it was so cute. A ladybug landed on my shirt, and I thought, she's going to go down my shirt. I was kind of freaking out a little bit. And she didn't. I got her and she flew away. But there was a time where I really would have freaked out over that. Instead, you're changing the way you look at things. And when you can do that shift, that's when angels are able to really kind of weave in very gently this additional joy, the additional more things to be grateful and happy about. It really does work that way. It does work. I promise you, it does work. But that is really wonderful to share too. Thank you. Connie is making her backyard magical. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. I can't wait to see pictures. I hope you're going to share that. Beth says, I have been seeing the need for or feeling a very strong pull to create a safe environment for spiritual kindred spirits to meet, learn, and support each other. Yay! And you just started putting it into action. Yay! Beth, yay! Now, are you doing something like this online, or are you going to do it in an actual place, a location? I'm excited for you. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. You're going to be spreading that joy. You're empowering the spiritual people that are most likely allowing themselves to get energetically, emotionally depleted. So that would be great to have moments where you have everybody smudge, time out, everybody do as much. Time out, everybody just ground yourself and think of one more thing about how amazing you are. I love this. I love it. And such a need. So wonderful. When you have these fabulous ideas, whether it's something small, like I just want to remember to water my plants, or it's something large, like creating an online course, what you're going to find is you're going to get excited all over again. If you will allow fairies to work with you, wow, our door is going to open up. There are times where life is just happening. There's, even though we moved, we're still in the process. The house isn't ready. And it can be overwhelming and it can be really frustrating. And I found myself the other morning and I just started crying in front of the landscaper. And as tears are rolling down, I thought, I just got to go. I just got to get away from this scene. I'm getting really upset. I'm hurt over, the disregard someone else had for one of our newly planted plants. And it seems silly to everybody, not the landscaper, but it was important to me. And I thought, you know what, I just got to go. And it was interesting because as I was walking around to come in, I could feel fairies starting to play. And they weren't being hurtful or harmful or anything. They were just, kind of like, hey, I got you. And they were playing around me and lifting my spirits, literally lifting my spirits. And we were already like, hey, we'll just do Reiki on it later on the plants. We'll go out and we'll talk to the different plants. This is the joy. This is the guidance. This is the assistance. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be even just with plants. It's anything. The joy is part of nature. It's the joy and wonder you see when you were little and you used to cloud gaze, or you used to splash in puddles, or you used to see the rainbow, and we still have a reaction when we see that rainbow. That's what fairies will bring. And that's why I'm excited about the candle, creating your candle. Amy is going to be teaching the course. It's going to be like we're co-hosting it. I'm going to be doing the meditation. I'm going to be guiding you through, and I'm creating the workbook. She's bringing her expertise of making these candles for years and years and years and years. The magic is in, yes, we have these other candles. Yes, we love these other candles. And I do use other candles in my manifesting. What I love about making your own candle is there is so much intention that goes into it. For me, I use those for like the big things. But I feel like once you get started, you're going to get addicted and you're going to love being able to weave in all the magic, all of your energy, and share it. It's going to be one of those things that even in the spirit group, you're going to be able to connect with others and share that light. And part of that candle is sharing the light. Part of that candle is reminding you to share your own light. So you can still use your Yankee candles. You don't have to give away any of those. In fact, they have their own magic. The one thing I want to point out, though, for any of you joining, remember, if you're part of the Goddessology membership, your coupon code is in the Facebook group. If you're in the Fairy Dust Sparkles group, remember the $29 workshop is $5 for you. And that coupon code is in the Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. It's just a safe place to talk about fairies and share the love and share the interest. We have people that have been working with fairies for years, and we have people that are new and curious, but very respectful of fairies. So the making of the candles, you are going to be connecting with angels. You are connecting with fairies, and you are connecting with your own divine light. And that's what you're able to do each and every day, not just by making candles. It's a decision you make. It's a decision before you go outside and watch the shooting stars. Remember, tonight's the peak, but it will still continue. It will go on through August 12th, and then it just gets harder to see in the way the sky moves. So it does get less within our orbit. So we're not going to be seeing it. So this is the time to set your intention for happiness, for joy, for dreams come true. Set your intention to remember your soul's dream. What did you want your purpose to be? What did you want your legacy to be? How do you want to change the world? Because your light is unique. Only you can do the magic that you do. Only you can share this particular beautiful guiding light, and the world needs it. And so I hope you're taking this message to heart, allowing it to just burn away any of the fears or doubts, insecurities. So what? Doesn't matter what anyone else says, and that ego can just go away, because you have everything that it needs. You have everything it takes to manifest this. Set your intentions, set your plan of action, and you can do that by journaling, by noticing the angel numbers, by paying attention to your first thought, to the different signs and symbols, and then take an action step, babe. You can do this. If you can't do it by next Wednesday, it's okay. But I would love it if you would do it by Sunday or by Monday, because you'll have made your candles. So let your light shine. You're not here by mistake. I want to remind you, you're here for a reason, and you're opening up your heart and you're receiving. So I hope you're allowing this to truly be absorbed into every cell, into every memory, into every essence of your being from way before, for all time and space, forever and ever. Allow your energy to shift and to be elevated to this new vibration, because you're ready. You are already shining so brightly. So shine on, girlfriend, shine on. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to share in your journey. If you're able to get outside tonight, after midnight is usually great. I have been seeing several though before, usually between 10 and 11. I've seen a couple of them. But if you can go outside between midnight and like 3 in the morning. The other thing that's been interesting, we don't really have a moon that's casting any light. If you have too much city light, then you can go to, sometimes parks are doing stuff, or just a vacant field, and just and watch, or just find some place without a lot of city light, and you're going to find the skies opening up for you, the stars reminding you that you are made of stardust and you are designed to shine. Yay! 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 Aw, Vinny says, I'm moving my house and my business, and I feel like this is hard, but I push through and ask angels to carry me through. Girl, it is hard. It is. It is. Preach it. It is hard, but you can do it. You are doing it, and you're shining even brighter. That's why you're here and you're vibrant. And I know we're all feeling it. So congratulations on not giving up, not quitting, and by really being strong and seeing it through. I'm excited. Each and every one of you have shared a little bit, and you are strong enough to see it through, whether it's starting that course, starting the group online or in person, wherever it goes, or finishing your yard work. Yay! Connie says, night night. Everyone take a fast nap, set your alarm, and head outside for the meteor shower, because it's going to be magical. I love you guys. Mwah. Yay!